I make the best crappy coffee in the world. You know, there's all these people that make this pour over and all this stuff, and I'm pretty simple. I like instant coffee. I like my instant coffee that I make. It's basically coffee flavored milk, you know. I don't like it really strong. But I just like the taste of it. I like the warmth of it in the morning, especially when it's cold and overcast like here, like it is here today. It's just, I think I need to get used to this weather. I mean, it is December, right? So I love the sun. I love summer. I love, you know, just the warmth. So when it's like this, it's just like, it's good for like a few days, but then after that, it's just like, okay, I'm over it. Let's go find the sun. But yeah, I woke up yesterday. I was just like, wait a minute, it's December? Like, what happened? Like, where did the year go? That's weird. I mean, I've noticed that like as I get older, the years just fly, and I must be having fun. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yeah, I was just like, whoa, December. I feel like, yeah, where did it go? You know? Crazy. But I like Christmas time. I like the decorations. I like the atmosphere. I like, I don't know, there's just this nostalgic feeling, you know, about Christmas. I don't like the commercial part of it. I don't like that, but I like just the feel, you know, the lights, the decorations, you know, people out strolling. I'm not a shopper. I don't like shopping. I mean, it depends on who I go with, you know, it can be fun. I've shopped with some fun friends before. But for the most part, I'm not a shopper. I'm just missing that gene, you know. Most women have that gene to shop, not me. I like Amazon. I like to just pick what I need and have it delivered, and then we're done, you know. And yeah, if even like what's that other one, Instacart, you know, where you could just order your groceries and have them delivered, that's nice. But yeah, just getting used to this cold weather and trying to stay bundled up. I got my little bear sweater on. That way if the bear comes back, he'll think I'm his little cub. He won't eat me. Yeah, I actually got this at a thrift store. I went in and saw it, and I was just like, ooh, that would be warm. And so I just picked it up. And this I found. I find a lot of things. Yeah, I saw it and I was just like, huh, I like the colors. I know it's kind of a Rasta thing, you know, and people probably think that I'm getting high. I actually had those two guys yesterday ask me if I wanted to burn one, and I'm like, burn one what? You know, like, I don't know. And he's like, do you want to like smoke one, get high? And he's like, you don't do that, do you? And I'm like, not anymore. Not since high school. And he's like, yeah, you look pretty straight. And I go, it's fine, you know, like, it's not like you're some creepy guy, you know, living in your vehicle asking me to go in and get high. And it's illegal. It's legal. It's California. And we were just laughing. But and then he's just like, oh my goodness, you got the most beautiful hair. And then his friend's like, yeah, we both want to just rub our fingers through it. And I'm like, okay, I think it's time for me to go. It's getting weird. But you know, it's like you meet these colorful people when you're on the road, and they make me laugh. So the other thing that makes me laugh is I had one self-professed troll, and I don't even know what a troll is. I kind of have an idea because I used to go fishing, and you know, we would troll. And so when you're trolling, you just pick up, you know, things on the surface, or you know, while the bait's going. So I guess I baited somebody. But yeah, this so just the sense of humor on there, you know, was it made me laugh, you know, because I mean, I've raised boys, and sometimes the boys can have this, you know, funny, crude sense of humor, and I can handle it, you know, as long as it doesn't get too, you know, off color and stuff. But I don't know, I thought it was funny. And so yeah, I was thinking this morning, I was like, should I share what's going on with Roxy, you know? And I thought, well, this is part of, you know, having a dog. This is part of, you know, living the RV life. She ate something, she's throwing up, and she's pooping worms. Not necessarily plural, but one big unchewed worm. So she eats everything on the ground, and she eats it so fast I can't get to her, and she doesn't chew it. So that was a good thing that she didn't chew it, because, you know, that would probably release some parasites. And I'll have to get some like food grade activated charcoal. I should have that on hand anyways, for stuff like this. But she seems to be okay now, you know. She's got a stomach of iron, that girl. She's used to just eating everything off the ground. So yeah, hopefully I don't have to take her to the vet. But yeah, if you have a sensitive sensitive stomach, don't look at this picture of this worm in her poop. And I welcome all sense of humor. So, you know, I mean, there's always, I think there should be, there's always a block button, right? I haven't found a block button, but I think you can block people. But hey, if people want to be weird, let them be weird, you know? Like, we're all weird, you know, in our own way. Like, no one's really normal. Like, there is no normal. I mean, what's normal, you know? So just have fun, you know? Like, I don't know. Even when that guy yesterday, he's just like, yeah, you look pretty straight, because you could actually be a DA, or you know, like, I'm like, no, I'm not that, but okay. Yeah, I was just like, okay, time for me to go before they start like inviting me to like come into their rig, and I don't know, like, you know, it can get weird. And I don't need those knocks on the door. I was talking to my brother last night about he sent me a picture of him and his wife, and they have a fifth wheel, and they're out traveling. And he sent me a picture of him and his wife, and they have a little flamingo, you know, and they're like, they're in Texas, and they're like, this is our, you know, picture we took before we left. And I'm like, do you know what flamingos stand for in the camping world? Like, I just learned this, and I'm just getting educated. And he's like, no, we had that before. Like, you know, I go, it doesn't change the fact that you guys are advertising your swingers. And there's pineapples, there's different colored bandanas, like, there's all kinds of stuff. I can't keep up with it. I'm just like, I'm keeping my rig just no stickers, no nothing. He goes, yeah, we've gotten, you know, some couples coming and, you know, questioning if we're belonging to a certain club, and he's like, we don't belong to any clubs, we just like our flamingo. It's part of their like name on their, you know, for their website and their rig and whatever, so they can't change it at this point. So anyways, you hear that? That's what you hear every once in a while when you park here. But honestly, this is the best place if you want to just get off the road and be safe for the night and be around other people. And I stayed here when the winds were really strong one night, and this little hill that's separating the freeway from this little spot, that actually like blocked a lot of the winds. And I remember just, you know, my rig was still moving, and winds were pretty strong that night. I was just like, I needed to get off the road. But yeah, I like this little spot here. A lot of campers and regulars are here. a lot of cars, a lot of diesel trucks, delivery trucks stop here even just for, you know, lunch or, you know, a stop, and some for the rest of the night. Last night was really super quiet. I've stayed here before where, you know, you hear the rigs and they've got their trucks running all night long, but that stuff doesn't bother me. But last night I slept super good, super sound. It was nice. So we are hitting the road and we will catch you later. Bye.
One.
You know my numbers. I don't know what that.
8.
I don't know what that's for. Give the sounds. Maybe it's broken. You think? I've seen people look through these things when it's really foggy out. I'm thinking, what are you trying to see? Fog? Up close? Yeah, so this is where we stayed last night. It was actually very peaceful. I slept like a baby. And that doesn't mean I cried and kicked and squirmed all night. That's what babies do. No, I just finally got some sleep. I don't know if it was just because I was so tired from the night before. I love it when birds do that. They just kind of skim the water. That train again. Tractors and trains everywhere I go. We'll take a walk down that way. There's a little trail that leads to a bridge. When it's clear, it's really pretty. You could actually walk down there. I've done that before. Well, Roxy woke up vomiting. So she's in the car. She's in the rig. Oh, there she is. I gotta take her for a little walk. Poor little girl. She eats things on the ground, and I try to get her on, you know, in time. But she's a fast one, so. Oh, shivering. Okay. This is the little trail that takes you down to the bridge, which overlooks the water. About a month ago, these hills were all on fire, so that's why they had to evacuate all the campgrounds in the area. So you couldn't even go, you know, this far. They had it all shut down. This is the 101. Come on, Rusty. But yeah, you can go up that way and over the railroad tracks, which I've done, but with the dogs, it's just more difficult. It's called Arroyo Hondo. Arroyo Hondo. You'll see a lot of people take pictures in this area, especially that bridge. We had some fires here, so you can see some of the hillside there is burnt. They had all this closed down up there too. That's where I came from, that little trail. Yeah, they closed down all the campgrounds in the surrounding area and closed down the 101. This was about a month ago. I've taken that little path down before where you have steps right there. And then you just take it all the way down. To the ocean. There's one guy fishing. Great fishing spot. You could also go to the end and go up on the railroad tracks. I've gone over there, but without the dogs. It's just too dangerous with the dogs. Yesterday when I was on the pier, their poor little legs just kept going through the little wood slats. So we had to cut it short. Yeah, and then over there, there's somebody did a little mural. I'll put a picture of it in here. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.